Assalamualaikum to my beloved lecturer Sir Abu Hassan, and I am Nurul Najah binti Azlin, and my student ID is 2020234026, and I am from class NPH 6A. I stay in Shiraz, Kuala Lumpur, and I'm delighted to present to you an important topic that concerns the halal industry in Malaysia. The halal industry has experienced significant growth globally, with an estimated value of like USD 2.1 trillion USD and 1.8 billion potential consumer. In Malaysia, as we know, for now, aspiring to be a world halal hub must ensure the development of the skilled and knowledgeable workforce to maintain its competitiveness. However, several critical issues hinders Malaysia's progress in becoming a global halal hub. One of the major challenges in the lack of halal awareness among industry players. They are unaware of the ingredients, sources, processing and storage involved the halal products. In this knowledge gap leads to the micro-concept and negative perceptions both among non-Muslim in Euro and Muslim themselves. My second point is a weakness in halal certification and logo policy. The existing policy framework for halal certification and logo usage is considered weak. This because this weakness impact the credibility and trustworthiness and halal products and services. A robust certification system is crucial to ensure integrity. The third point is variation in halal training programs. There is a lack of consistency and standardization in halal training programs like offered by different providers. The duration, content coverage and type of programs vary widely, making it difficult to ensure the quality and effectiveness of the training. Point number 4 is sufficient verification and accreditation. Many halal training programs lack verification for quality and accreditation from recognized bodies. This absence raises concerns about the reliability and credibility of the training programs. The fifth point is lack of integration in existing curricular. Halal educational is not fully integrated, for me, is into existing courses and curricula across various disciplines. This limits cross-disciplinary learning and preparation for diverse career fields within the halal industry. Point number 6 is competencies of halal executive. The competencies and skill of halal executive and workers in managing halal matters need to be appraised. Graduates with the Sharia knowledge may lack the technical and management skill required for the halal industry. You never know about that. But the issue of number 7 is need for human capital development. Malaysia face a crucial need to develop human capital for the halal industry to ensure that nation's competitiveness as a halal hub. The workforce must be equipped with the Sharia knowledge, halal competencies and skills to meet the demand of the growth halal market. Last but not least, insufficient research and past studies. There is a lack of sufficient research and past studies conduct on halal training programs and human capital development in Malaysia. The claims made by different parties need to be supported by comprehensive research and analysis. In previous segment, we discussed the critical halal training programs and human capital development in the halal industries in Malaysia. Now, let's shift our focus to the potential solution that can address these challenges and drive the growth of the industry. The first point is enhancing halal awareness to address the lack of halal awareness among industry players. This is crucial to implement comprehensive educational campaign and training programs. This initiative should educate and familiarize individuals with the halal concept, including the understanding of ingredients, sources and the processing storage involved in halal products. Second point is strengthening certification and logos policies to improve the credibility and trustworthiness of halal products and services. It is essential to strengthen halal certification and logo policies. This can achieve through stricter adherence to certification standard, enhanced auditing process and regular monitoring and certificate entitlements. By ensuring integrity of the certification process, we can still instill confidence in consumer and stakeholder both locally and globally. Point number 3 is standardizing training program. To address this issue of variation in halal training programs, there is need for standardization. This can be achieved by establishing guidelines and framework for the content, duration, and coverage of training programs. Collaboration among industry association, training providers, and government bodies can facilitate the development of standardized training modules and ensure consistent delivery among high-quality training across the industry. Number 4 is implementing verification and accreditation. To enhance the reliability and credibility of halal training programs, it's crucial to establish a system for verification and accreditation. Training providers should undergo a rigorous evaluation process to ensure the programs meet the required standard. Accreditation bodies can play a vital role in assessing and quality of effectiveness and training program, provide ensuring to individuals and organizations seeking halal training. Point number 5 is integrating halal education into curricula. To address the lack of integration of halal education, academic institutions should incorporate halal components into existing course and curricula. This cross-disciplinary approach to broaden students' knowledge and understanding halal concept and principles of the food, science, marketing, logistics, and more. By integrating halal education, we can produce graduates with diverse skills and competencies to meet the needs of the industry. Point number 6 is developing specialized program. To meet the specific demand of the halal industry, there is a need to develop specialized degree programs and vocational training initiatives. This program should cater various sectors within the industry, such as food and beverage, pharmaceutic, cosmetic, and logistics. By providing target and industry-specific training, we can nurture a skilled workforce that possesses both Sharia knowledge and technical expertise. Next, number 7 is promoting research and collaborating. To further advance halal training programs and humans capital development, it is essential to promote research and collaboration. Funding research initiative, establishing research centers, and encourage collaboration between academical, industry players, and policymakers can generate valuable insight, best practices, and evidence-based recommendation for continuous improvement in the halal industry. Last point of the solution is encouraging research and conducting comprehensive study in the field of halal training programs and human capital development is essential. Research grants and funding can be provided to scholars and researchers to conduct studies that evaluate the effectiveness of the training programs. So, sharing research finding and promoting collaborating between researcher, industry player, and policy makers can contribute to evidence-based decision-making and the continuous improve of training programs. By implementing this solution, Malaysia can address the issues related to halal training programs and human capital development. Dear sir, as I come to the end of our discussion on halal training programs and human capital development in the halal industry, let's recap the key point and present an overall of conclusion. Throughout this presentation, I was examining the critical issues that hinder Malaysia's ambition of becoming a global halal hub. The lack of halal awareness, weakness in certification and logo policies, variation in the training programs, the needs of verification and accreditation, the lack of integration in curricula, competency gaps, the importance of human capital development, and the scarcity of research in this field. However, we also presented viable solution to address these challenges and pave the way for a thriving industry in halal. By enhancing halal awareness through the educational campaign, strengthening certification and logo policies, standardizing training programs, implementing verification and accreditation process, integrating halal education into curricula, developing specialized program, promoting research and collaboration. In this crucial for all stakeholders, including industry players, academic institution, training providers, government bodies, and researchers, to work hand to implement this solution. By doing so, we can create a strong foundation for the growth and success of the halal industry in Malaysia. Furthermore, collaboration and knowledge sharing are key to driving innovative and excellence in the halal industry. In conclusion, the journey to becoming a global halal hub is not without its challenges. However, by acknowledging this issue, implementing the solution, and fostering cooperation, we can overcome the obstacles and unlock the immense potential the Malaysia industry in Malaysia. Together, let's us work towards a future Malaysia stand at the forefront of the halal industry, providing high quality halal products and service to meet the needs of 1.8 billion consumer global in Malaysia. Thank you for listening me in this discussion. Let's embark on this journey together and make Malaysia leading global halal hub. Thank you, sir.